And welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kristen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 DIY Christmas ornaments. I absolutely love these. I have never been more excited for a Christmas video than I am for this one. So you guys want to check out how I made all these and make sure you keep watching. First ornament, I will be using a Christmas ornament in one of these little small palettes from Dollar Tree. Also, this 20 craft acrylic colors by Arteza. And I'm just going to be using this crimson red color. This is my favorite red color that Arteza makes. It is one of my favorites. Also, I do want to thank Arteza for sponsoring today's video. If you guys haven't watched my videos before, you will know that they are one of my favorite companies to work with. They are also one of my favorite companies for paint, vinyl, all sorts of things. I love their rotary blade. I love their mats. I love so many products. Their paints are absolutely incredible. So once the little palette was painted with the crimson red, I just glued the little piece ornament on, and then I just did some burlap ribbon on the top. Or it's not burlap ribbon. What is it? Buffalo check ribbon or gingham ribbon. Just used it for a little hanger for the Christmas tree. This next one, I'm going to be using two ornaments, one from Dollar Tree and this one from Dollar General, in this Shamrock green paint. This is their new acrylic craft paint in this 20 pack, so I will leave all the links in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. But I loved this green and I thought it matched that, is it mercantile? I never say that right, so I never say that word. But I thought that it matched this ornament so good, and once it was dried, I was like, yes, this is like 100% matching. I love it. So I tore apart the ornament, but I am going to be using all the pieces. So I'm just going to be putting this right in the center. And this took me forever because I was like, is it centered? Is it centered? Okay, we're good. We're good here. And then I just also decided to use little berries and greenery and just stick it right on the top. And then I did forget to add this little galvanized piece, so I was able to add that. And that is it for this ornament. This is actually one of my favorite ones. I love how the green pops from the backside, and I think this is such a cute ornament.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business.
And you guys, I did want to show you guys Arteza's advent calendar. This is new this year. I think this is super cool. So I love this because they have a ton of different items in here for you to test out. So instead of buying a whole giant package, it gives you a ton of products that they have that I think is super cool. So if you want to try their paints out, there's a few paints in here. I love the paints because it is all Christmas colors. So this is perfect for Christmas crafts. They have watercolors in here, markers, mica powder, glitter. There's just so many items in here, so I was super excited about this whole advent calendar. And like I said, links will be in the description box if you want to check it out. It's never too late to start an advent calendar.
In my little present shop, when the bell on the door.
Next DIY, I'll be using a chalkboard from Dollar Tree and a picture of my girls and our dog. I am going to be using these oil-based Arteza markers. These are like paint markers. They are super nice. I love the way they turn out. I did actually end up doing 2 coats of this black, but like any other paint, I just kind of wanted to try it out to see how well they worked. And then I'm also going to be using this red as well, but I love these oil-based. I have raved so much about their paint pens in the past, or their paint markers in the past. So you guys want to check these out. I highly recommend these. I've used them for everything. And then all I used was a glue stick to stick the picture on the back side, and then I'm just going to be gluing this right back. I have so many of these chalkboards and I never know what to do with them, so I didn't feel so bad covering the chalkboard. So if you guys like, you should use this as a chalkboard, trust me, I've tried to come up with a million ideas and I can never find the right one. So once this was done, you're going to see that I'm adding a second layer. I didn't show a ton of that, no reason. Dollar Tree picks, and then I just cut them apart and I'll be adding them to the side. I did try to cover the holes. They just weren't working, so I'm like, oh, we can cover it a different way. We don't always have to put the greenery and berries on the top. We can definitely add it to the side. And then, like I said, this is all from Dollar Tree. I think this was a couple years ago or last year. I always reuse my picks and stuff, so I'm not sure if they were from last year or the previous year, 10 years ago, but I'm sure you can find something similar. And then I wanted to use this pine cone for the center, and I think this looks so stinking cute, but I didn't want it to end there, so I had to find a hanger so we can hang this on our Christmas tree. And you know, 2020 has not been all bad this year. We had a ton of fun spending so much time together, so I wanted to put the year on here. So I used the white vinyl by Arteza and added 2020. I just used my silhouette, and I think this is Lucida, some sort of font. I'm not sure. But I wanted 2020 on the side because we really did have a good year amongst everything. So I love this ornament, and I love that it's bigger, and I love that it has my 3 girls on it. I think it's precious. This one, I'm going to be using glitter. I know, glitter, right? But I love this. It's really cool, and the first one I grabbed was actually red. So color I'm going to be using 2 of these ornaments from Dollar Tree, this red Pledge Floor Care, squeezing the Pledge Mop Floor Care liquid into here. I didn't do a ton of it. You don't really have to. You just kind of swirl it around, and it holds the glitter on super nice. I've been dying to do one of these, but I don't have glitter, and I don't ever really want to buy it because it's always one of those like subjects or like those touchy things that you want to talk about or buy or use because it's messy. But I love it. I love this red. And then the only thing I'm using on the other ornament is the Santa belt. How cute is this? It's a little Santa ornament. And then I just used the oil-based black paint marker, and I'm just coloring the bottom because we need it to be black, not gray. But how cute is this? I love it, and this took seconds to make, and you didn't have to wait for anything to dry or glue anything, so even better.
Jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop.
This is actually a favorite of mine. I'm using these cookie cutters from Dollar General, and this little ornament, I was going to say frame, but it's an ornament still from Dollar General, and then some scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to trace it out, glue it to the ornament backing, put this right back on. It just kind of pushed right in, which was perfect. You didn't have to glue or anything. And then once that was done, I just took my hot glue gun. I do have a Surebonder glue gun. I know some people do ask. It is a dual temp. I also had that linked below. And then all I'm doing is gluing this gingerbread cookie cutter in. And I always save everything. This is a little gingerbread cookie recipe. This came off an ornament from Target this year. And this is all I did. How cute is this? What a cute ornament. This would also be a really great gift idea. Actually, a lot of these would be really great gift ideas. You could do the picture as a gift. This would be really cute. Throw in some like gingerbread cookie mix, oven mitt, towel. That would be super cute idea.
But somehow I knew.
This ornament, I'm going to be using Hobby Lobby items. I picked up these little wreaths from Hobby Lobby this year. They came in a 4-pack, but I think they were like $2, so I think they were like 50 cents a wreath. It was super cheap, and these trees came from Hobby Lobby last year, which I think I picked up for under $1 as well, so super, super cheap to make. And I'm just hot gluing some trees to the bottom of the inside of the wreath, and then I'm just going to be adding a simple bow. It's super cute, super easy. I love this. I think it's like a modern farmhouse vibe. These bows came from Walmart last year, and I think this just looks perfect together. It was so easy. This has to be one of my favorites. Actually, all these are my favorites, so I'm not even going to say that.
And maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on.
So I'm using the other part of this ornament, and I'm using the craft paint in Crimson Red once again. And I'm just going to be painting the back side. I do kind of tear everything off, but I kind of leave the back side a tiny bit janky. You can definitely do the back side if you chose, but you know, once it's on the Christmas tree, nobody knows. And then I just use my Silhouette Cameo. If you don't have one of these, you could really just make this on your own. It's no big deal. I just really love using mine, and I have it. If you don't have one, don't sweat it. Santa Cam, I thought this was super cute. I've seen a ton of these ornaments in magazines, Pinterest. I know so many people have them. and I wanted to make my own because it's cute. I'm not good at layering, but I thought, you know what, I can just use one of these oil-based markers, paint the inside black, and then I can move forward with the rest of the vinyl piece. So it has a couple extra pieces for the camera. Yeah, that wasn't centered, but you know, I wasn't even gonna dare take it off. And then there's just these other little pieces that I added on here to make it look exactly like a camera. How cute is this? Like, never would I have thought that using cheap Dollar Tree, dollar store ornaments could make such cute decor. Like, this is absolutely adorable. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have a Santa cam on your Christmas tree, because we do now.
From this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree. From this
Alright, so I'm using some of these wood planks from Dollar Tree, using the crimson red once again. Like I said, this gives me all the Christmas vibes possible. I love this color. This would also be super great for Valentine's DIYs as well. I wanted to do a little letter because this just seems like it's shaped in like a long-sized envelope. This says Express, North Pole, Reindeer, Santa, mailing label, all of it. This is also from the Silhouette Studio. I actually purchased these. I don't make them or anything or sell them, but how cute. And then I thought, you know, mail isn't always beautifully perfect, so why not use the Waverly Wax and Antique? And I got a little bit of green on it, but I kind of fixed it. I like really redeemed myself here. I love how this turned out. I think this is adorable. And I just added some twine to the back and threw it on the Christmas tree.
Christmas on.
This next ornament, I'll be using the wood planks again and this titanium white. And I'm just going to be painting the plank white, of course. And yes, I got red on it, but look, it covered it right up. Like, this is why I love that paint so much. I also cut another piece of one of the other planks and then just set it on here and use the black oil base marker once again. And I'm just painting it because I'm going to be making a snowman. How cute. I have been wanting to make one of these. Actually, I made some a while back, and I just did not like the way they turned out, so I just decided that, you know what, I'm not going to post the video, but now I'm making a new one, and I love these markers because they dry super fast, but also, like, you don't have to paint anything, and it's like just using a regular marker, which that's what I like about these, because I'm not very good at drawing, like, faces on things, especially with paint, but with a marker, I'm not too bad, not too shabby. Just using some gingham ribbon, making a cute little scarf on here. And then I also wanted a little top for the hat as well. So I'll be also using the ribbon for that. And then it just needed some greenery. It looked sad. So, you know, there you go. I obviously didn't show the hat part. I don't know why, but that didn't happen. It didn't make the cut of the video. But yeah, you get the whole point of it. Same thing as the scarf. For the last ornament, I will be using the glitter heat transfer vinyl from Arteza, and you obviously have to mirror your image, and you also have to flip the glitter upside down. So this is the choice I decided to use. This is from Cricut. I have a Silhouette and a Cricut. I go back and forth. I think the Cricut is just way easier to use with heat transfers, etc., etc. It just works so much better. Just because it has a little knob I can turn. So this says Farm Fresh Christmas trees with the Christmas trees, and I used the green vinyl, and I also used the black glitter. I have to tell you, I have tried using glitter heat transfer so many times. I can't get it to work. This stuff was so easy to weed. I almost cried because it was that easy. Super impressed with it. Love it. I just used my Easy Press by Cricut, and then yeah, I just used this wood piece from the Dollar Tree. And yes, you can do heat vinyl with wood. Super cool, right? Like, you don't have to use t-shirts, you don't have to make pillows, but you can, and I have made both. And then I'm just using the rest of this ribbon from Dollar Tree and adding it to the back for a hanger. You guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
We forgot and somehow